Zelina Vega is in the headlines for a big reason, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also see what made Dominik Mysterio go off script, Alexa Bliss, and more. Starting things off with Vega and her recent viral trend. Zelina Vega's fans and community just surpassed 100 days of their movement for Zelina. Zelina's fan base feels she's not getting any significant opportunities at the moment, and that's why they created this movement over 100 days ago of trying to get the company's attention to push her. Zelina's biggest opportunity she ever received in recent years absolutely had to be Backlash 2023. Zelina became the #1 contender for the women's title and competed for the title in her home country of Puerto Rico. Even though Zelina didn't come out on top of that match, it was very much still a huge career-defining moment for her to return home like that and compete in such a high-stakes match in front of friends and family. But ever since that whole Puerto Rico match happened with Rhea Ripley, opportunities for Zelina have become pretty rare and only get sprinkled in from time to time. The next biggest opportunity she had was just a few months ago, where Zelina did have a mini program with Liv Morgan for the Women's World title. She had a few matches there against Liv, and if it wasn't for Dominik Mysterio's involvement, Zelina did have Liv beat there for the title. So once again, being so close to the gold, but having it slip away only hurts Zelina and her fans more. So that's when this movement was created from the fans, basically just asking the company to give Zelina a fair chance. And it does look like the company is aware of this Zelina Vega fan movement, because during her feud with Liv Morgan, Liv did bring it up and a few jabs at Zelina for it. So Liv said that she herself is the women's world champion that's getting mic time and being showcased every week on Raw, while Zelina just has Twitter viral trends going for her. So Liv did use it within their feud to take jabs at her, but nothing else has really come from it. It's not like Zelina is fully missing from television. She does pop up regularly on Raw, even had a little program going against Pure Fusion Collective, but that's just not what her fans want, and they won't settle for that. They want to see Zelina Vega on a bigger stage, a bigger program, and of course they want to see her winning her first piece of singles gold in the company. That appears to be the goal for the movement. And so no one knows when and if that big breakthrough program for Zelina Vega is coming, but the best thing about the situation is that she has the ultimate underdog storyline just waiting there for whenever the company wants to use it. So everyone knows Zelina is amazing both on the mic and in the ring. She just needs a little help and guidance from the machine, and sky's the limit. So fans will really be paying close attention to that situation to see if more opportunities come her way. Dominik Mysterio just revealed a very big piece of information about a huge moment that was actually unscripted, and this was his SummerSlam kiss with Liv Morgan. During a recent interview on the Insight podcast, Dominik revealed that the company did not instruct him to kiss Liv Morgan at the end of his Rhea Ripley betrayal at SummerSlam. Dominik says the kiss and everything about it was completely unscripted, with no one in the company, including Liv, having any idea it was going to take place. Dominik said that he made the personal decision in his head that he was going to kiss Liv Morgan a few hours before the show, but stressed that he wasn't instructed to do that and that it wasn't on the script. That was a decision he made on his own that he felt like would be great for the story, which it absolutely was. And it wasn't the first time Dominik Mysterio has gone off script and made his own personal adjustment. He made the reveal a few months back with his sister at WrestleMania 39, where he was supposed to throw a cup of water at her chest and shirt. But Dominik went off script on the spot and decided to throw it at her face for a bigger reaction, which he did absolutely get. Dominik is 2 for 2 with his off-script decision-making. Both times really created some extremely memorable moments. So hopefully he continues to pick and choose his perfect off-script moments. Jax and Tiffany Stratton's storyline just introduced an interesting new direction, and that's the direction of Jax replacing Stratton with someone else since she can't fully put her trust in Stratton anymore. Tiffany has attempted to use her contract on Jax during multiple big moments. She missed big SmackDown episodes because she was sick, and Jax is just not buying any of it. Like with their backstage segment from SmackDown, Jax straight up asks Tiffany if she enjoyed her vacation from missing SmackDown the week prior. That was, of course, a sarcastic remark from Jax, because Tiffany clearly said she had the flu and was sick, but Jax doesn't believe it, not even for a moment. But in Tiffany's absence, Jax teamed up with Candice, and Candice legitimately pinned Bayley during that tag team match. So when Jax says she needs someone to continue to take care of the Naomi and Bayley situation for her, Tiffany does volunteer, but Jax gives the opportunity to her newly found and trusted partner, Candice. Jax teased Tiffany that Candice is more reliable because she actually pinned Bayley, something that Tiffany has never done herself. So it's continuing to build the tension between Jax and Stratton, while also including this new direction and idea of Stratton being replaced as Jax's right hand. And that has fans' minds rolling with so many ideas and fun theories, one of those being the idea of Jax turning back to one of her old trusted partners to replace Tiffany Stratton. And a good candidate for that spot is Alexa Bliss. Strangely enough, Jax and Bliss pretty much had the same dynamic going on between the both of them that we currently see right now with Jax and Stratton. Jax and Alexa has become close friends over time and even formed a tight bond and tag team with each other, which was called Team Rude. And they spent a lot of time together and were a pretty dominant pair. Their fallout came when Jax caught Alexa talking trash about her behind her back, and it led to a big babyface run for Jax, even dethroning Alexa of the title. So it's similar to the situation we see now, only difference is that Jax is now in the heel role, with Tiffany being on the verge of the big babyface title run. But what if Jax fully makes up with Alexa Bliss and brings her back to be her loyal partner and really applies pressure on Tiffany Stratton through that action? Tiffany has been Jax's close best friend for several months now, but obviously with Alexa now being there as Jax's original close friend, Tiffany will start to feel like the third wheel in no time. So it would be a lot of fun to see this reunion between Jax and Bliss and the potential of what it can do for Tiffany Stratton, but there are a few issues with it, and the issues are for Alexa Bliss. Alexa hasn't stepped foot in the ring or appeared on television for the company in nearly 2 years. And when you've been gone for that long, usually you're coming back in a babyface role because the fans are so happy to see you back after so many years. So wasting Alexa's big return for a heel run does feel like it would take some air out of her return. The second issue is that this direction would really be deflating for all of the Alexa Bliss Wyatt 6 rumors and speculation. So the big mystery now is if Alexa will return for a role under Uncle Howdy in the Wyatt 6. So to see her return to the opposite brand of SmackDown and do something completely unrelated to the Wyatts would be crushing as well. Unless they repeat what they did in late 2022 and show Alexa being recruited and converted back slowly over a period of time. So that's why the idea of seeing Tiffany get replaced by Alexa Bliss is interesting, but it does leave some gaping holes open for other matters related to Alexa Bliss. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.